Hey guys, here is Friday, so here is our Fun Fact Friday. I had started reading about heaven, and I figured, it kind of turned more into a lesson than fun facts. We still got some fun facts with it, but I thought it was, a lot of neat stuff, so we're gonna go over it. It describes, heaven in some detail in Revelations 21. It says, "And he that talked with me had a golden reed to measure the city, and the gates thereof, and the walls thereof, and the city lieth foursquare, and the length is as large as the breadth. And he measured the city with the reed, 12,000 furlongs. The length and the breadth and the height of it are equal. And he measured the wall thereof, 144 cubits, according to the measure of a man. That is of the angel. And the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third chalcedony, the fourth an emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth topaz, the 10th chrysoprasus, the 11th a jacinth, and the 12th an amethyst. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls, every several gate was of one pearl, and the street of the city was pure gold, and it were transparent as glass." Now I should have mentioned at the beginning, this is John's vision of heaven, and when it is talking about the measurements, an angel measures a city with a golden reed, and while it is described as square, it's actually an even cube, given that the height is also the same as the length and width. It was equal out to about 1,400 miles each, it says. That's what the measurements would have, measured. It says it would equal out to about 1,400 miles each. Up, down, sideways. And then it says, "And the gates are described of being made of pearl, and each is one giant pearl." And again, it mentions the street is pure gold, clear and perfect. Okay, I wanted to go over the 12 precious stones that it mentioned. It says the first foundation of jasper. Now, the Bible speaks of jasper a few times. I know it was a stone in Aaron's breastplate, too. It's mentioned as being green and often transparent. The second, sapphire, which we all should know that one. It's a deep dark blue. The third, chalcedony. It says it was generally milky white, light gray, blue, or yellowish brown in color. The fourth, an emerald. We all see emeralds. They're kind of like a grassy green looking stone. The fifth it talks about sardonyx. These were brown, red with like white stripes. These, from what I could find, were a gem of great value. It says there are layers of colors found in this one stone, and that was the sardonyx. The sixth, it says, was sardius. This one is described as being orangish and red in color. The seventh is chrysolite. It says its color ranges from yellow-green to a deep bottle green. The eighth, it talked about beryl. It is described as a light blue or bluish green. It is like an aquamarine color. The ninth, it says it's topaz, which there's different color topazes, but from what I could find about this one, it says it's described as being a golden orange. The 10th was chrysoprasus. This one is described as being a bright green color. The 11th is jacinth. This is a very dark blue stone, but it's a different looking blue than the sapphire. To me, this one was deeper blue. It is beautiful. You need to look it up. The 12th was amethyst, and this is a violet purple stone. Now, I know the Bible mentions a lot more stones, but these were just the 12 that it mentioned, on the levels. And now that we're on this little fun fact, we may actually start looking up more stones each week. And then another fun fact I found, it talks about silence in heaven about the space of half an hour in Revelations 8:1. And when it says, and when he had opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven about the space of half an hour. I found that fascinating and neat. I couldn't really find any explanations as to why. And I know that if God wants me to know why, he will reveal it to me. But I just thought it was neat. Something else I kind of wanted to go over. Josiah. And you can find out about Josiah in 2 Kings chapter 22. Josiah became king of Judah at the age of 8 after the assassination of his father, King Amon, and reigned for 31 years. Let's see. It says Josiah's name means healed by God. Did you know that Hezekiah was Josiah's great-grandfather? But Josiah, he was 8 when he became king, but he wasn't the youngest king to ever rule. Joash, he was 7, and he ruled for 40 years. Let's see. I already told you that mentioned Josiah's great-grandfather being Hezekiah, didn't I? I think so. I'm getting a little... Yeah. Okay. Well, sorry, I got kind of clustered. That was our fun facts for this week. I hope you all enjoyed them. I will be back Tuesday with our Tuesday lesson. You all, Happy New Year. Have a fun and safe New Year. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you Tuesday. Bye.